Hello students, let's solve exercise 10.1 in this video. Second problem, second subdivision. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. So what is product? Multiplication. Okay, we are going to multiply two consecutive. That means adjacent. Okay, next to next. Such two positive integers. Okay, so that product is equal to 306. So one integer number, let's take it as x, and the next number will be x plus 1. Okay, so product of these two numbers, how to write it? So x into x plus 1 equal to 306. So remove the bracket by multiplying x inside. So we got x square plus x equal to 306. Now take the constant, that is 306 to the LHS, so it will go in minus and equate it to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation. Okay. Next subdivision. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find Rohan's present age. So Rohan and Rohan mother is there. So Rohan's mother's age is 26 years older than him. Okay. So product of their age from now. From now means that is after 3 years. So after 3 years, their product of the two ages will be 360. Okay. So let's take Rohan's present age as x. Then mother's age will be x plus 26. Okay. Then from 3 years from now, that means plus 3. So Rohan will be x plus 3 and Rohan's mother will be x plus 26 plus 3. That is x plus 29 she will be. Okay. Then product of these two ages after 3 years, that is equated, we can equate it to 360. Okay. So this is the expression we got. So remove the brackets by multiplying. So we got x square plus 29x plus 3x equal to, plus 87 equal to 360. So furthermore simplifying, we got the final equation as x square plus 32x minus 273 equal to 0. This is the required quadratic equation. Then next problem. A train travels a distance of 480 kilometers at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. So one train is traveling. So the distance between the source and destination, that is 480 kilometers. And this train is traveling in a uniform speed. Okay, this is first given data. Then next is, if the speed is reduced by 8 km per hour. Okay, speed is reduced means the time will increase. So it is increasing by 3 hours. Okay, that's obvious, right? So when the speed is reduced, it will take more time. Okay, so 8 km per hour it is reduced means it is taking extra 3 hours to reach the destination. So we have to find out the speed of the train. Okay. So let's consider the speed of the train as x km per hour. Then time taken to travel 480 kilometers. So here I wrote the formula, no, speed is equal to distance by time. This is the actual formula. So in order to find out time, what we are going to do is we are going to take time to the LHS and speed to the RHS. So this will go in the division. So speed will come in the denominator and time will go in the numerator. Okay. So that's why distance is 480 kilometer and speed is x kilometer per hour. So the time taken is 480 by x r. Okay. Then now the second condition. Second condition is speed is reduced. So x minus 8. Okay, that's the speed of the train. Then how much time it will take? It will take extra 3 hours. Okay, So how this we are going to represent means by the same formula only. Now the distance again it is 480 kilometer, but the speed is reduced. So x minus 8. Okay. So that we are writing for the time taken. Okay. Now it's already given in the question that it took extra 3 hours. So difference between these two time is 3 hours. Okay, that we have to represent it in the form of equation. The first speed and the time. Okay, that and the second speed and the time taken to travel. So that difference is 3 hours. So that we have to equate it. Okay. So 480 divided by x minus 8. Okay. So this time will be more actually. This is the more time because the speed is reduced. So that time will be more. So that we are writing first and minus the faster speed. Okay. 480 by x. So that time will be less. This time will be more. This time will be less. That's why this is written first. This is written second. Okay, the difference between these two is 3 hours. Okay, why 3 came now you can understand, right? Then we can simplify now. So we have to take the LCM for both the denominators. So x minus 8 and x are in the denominator. So we have to take the LCM. So LCM how to take? We have to just cross multiply. Okay, so the x is here, no? So this x has to be multiplied with this numerator. Then this denominator x minus 8 have to be multiplied with this numerator. Okay, like that only we have to take the LCM. Then in the denominator commonly these two will be multiplied. Okay, so let me write it here. So this is how it will be, and this two product is taken to the RHS. So this 3 into x minus 8. So in the numerator, LHS denominator is brought to the RHS numerator. Okay. Then furthermore removing the brackets. So here also bracket is there and in the RHS also bracket is there. Remove the bracket by multiplying inside. So the expression will be reduced to x square minus 8x minus 1280 equal to 0. Okay. So how this came means because the previous all are divisible of 3. So divide by 3. So you will get this quadratic equation. So that's a required quadratic equation. Okay, now I corrected. Thus the required quadratic equation is x square minus 8x minus 1280 equal to 0. This is the required quadratic equation. Okay. So that's all for this video. Thank you, children.